Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I am Cherise Holder with Transformations Home Decor, and I decided I wanted to make a video because I think we need to simplify the process of decorating just a little bit. Again, I'm Cherise Holder. I've been decorating for about 16 years, and I am a certified interior decorator. And I just wanted to create something to help everyone out there who loves to decorate. If you're thinking of transforming a space in your home, whether it's a bedroom or a living room or a dining room, and you've been on the internet, you've seen a lot of videos, you've gotten a lot of information. I love all the videos. I mean, I could sit and watch the videos for hours and hours. However, I did realize that sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, right? You can watch hours of videos, you turn the videos off, you're ready to go decorate your space, and you go, what do I do first? So that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you simplify the process, give you 5 quick, easy steps on how to start the plan for your space. Because what we need to realize is you have to start with a plan. I know it's exciting. I know you want to go out and buy all the pretty stuff because I love buying the pretty things. But we've got to back up just a little bit and make a plan. It doesn't have to be complicated, but I want you to join me for these 5 easy steps on how to approach your space and plan for a beautiful design for your space. Be right back. Okay, so let me tell you what you need to do. All right, let's keep it really simple. I've been doing this for a long time, like I mentioned. So the first thing you want to do, I highly recommend that everyone will do this first step. And the first step is stand in the space. Okay, doesn't matter what space it is, and just give thanks. Yeah, give thanks. It doesn't matter if you're religious. Is not about religion. Who you want to give thanks to, that doesn't matter either. When you approach your space from a position of gratitude, you know what? It actually increases your creativity. Yep. So if you just do it for me. Just stand in the space, look around, and just give thanks. Be grateful for what you have in your home. Okay, so we've seen a lot of pretty things on the internet, and it's great if you can start from square one and get all new stuff, right? Ooh, just a thought. I could go out and do that. I would love to do that. But you know, in reality, for everyday living, that's not always the case, right? Sometimes we have to utilize what we already have. So if you start with that is step 1. Just stand in the middle of the space, sit, relax, however you want to do it. Just look around and give thanks and be grateful, because that is the start to enhancing your creativity and even thinking about how you might possibly repurpose some of the things that you have. So that's step 1, okay? Step 2 is you want to determine what your design style is. Now, some people know their style, their design style, and some people don't. But let me tell you an easy way to determine what your design style, here's something that's important, for this space. Let's say it's your master bedroom or a bedroom. And because all your spaces aren't going to look exactly the same, that's boring. But in the bedroom, based on what you're feeling, what's going to be the style? Now, here's an easy thing to do. Just get a magazine, get some pictures, or, you know, nowadays everything's online. So if you do an online housing magazine, for instance, Houzz, they're not a sponsor, but I love, the Houzz website, HOUZZ.com, Houzz.com, okay? and just select 5 photos that appeal to you. All right. So you're not going to look at everything, because if you look at the whole room, you could be looking for hours. Because I know if you like decorating like me, I could sit there for hours, but we're going to simplify it. The only thing I want you to look at are the beds in those rooms. Again, if we're doing a bedroom or a master bedroom, select 5 beds that you absolutely love. Don't look at the whole room, just look at the bed. Pick 5 of those, okay, and save them to a folder, because on the houzz.com website, HOUZZ.com, they're not sponsoring me. Maybe if you want to, that'd be nice. So go on the Houzz, select 5 beds that you love, save them in your little folder, because you can do that. And then I want you to go back and look at those 5 photos and try to determine, what are the similarities in each photo? Because see, these are professionals. These are designers and professional decorators who've put these spaces together. So you know what? If you like the bed, you're probably going to like most of the other items in the room. And if that is the case, as professionals, they are pulling a whole design style together. So you're going to be able to identify what your design style is. And if you're not sure how to title it, just Google it. Y'all know we Google everything. Just Google the style, right? So for instance, for me, when I did this technique, I noticed that all of my headboards were tufted. Okay. Now, tufting is a traditional style. However, I find that most of my clients, now I've served hundreds of clients, most of my clients are what we call transitional. And you probably already know what that is, right? It's a combination of the classic traditional style sort of blended with a little bit of a modern touch. So it's a little updated version of traditional. So I love tufted headboards, but I've noticed that all of the headboards I selected were very straight edged, right? There wasn't a lot of soft curves. They were all straight. So that's a transitional style, because it's an updated, little more modernized version of the traditional tufted style. So I know that my style is transitional, which most people are. Classic traditional elements, kind of updated with the modern style, right? So that's what you're going to do. And you're going to notice other elements in the space that are similar. So pick the 5, determine what your style is. If you're still not sure, just sort of Google some of the elements that you notice are similar in each one. So that's your second step. Step 3, what you're going to do is kind of determine the mood. Guess what? Those 5 photos that you selected, it's going to give you an idea of the mood. Now, what do we mean by mood? We mean, is it romantic? Is it formal? Is it a little more casual? Is it sort of fun and funky? You're going to be able to tell just by those 5 photos you selected. Yeah, really easy. So guess what? We've got 3 steps done already. All right, so the first was standing in the space and being grateful. That increases creativity. The second one is determine your design style by those 5 pictures. The third one is, okay, so what's the mood are you trying to create in your space? And you're going to be able to select that as well based on your feeling and also based on the pictures. Number 4, color scheme. That's fun. I love putting colors together. And I know sometimes it can be a little tricky. Guess what? Those 5 photos might be able to show you the color scheme too. But you know kind of what you're looking for. You kind of have an idea of what you want. So if we say we want it to be kind of elegant, you may be going for a more neutral style, right? Or maybe you want it to be romantic and kind of sexy. And maybe you like red. Well, red might not be a good idea all over the walls. If you like that, not a problem. You can do that. But most likely, you're probably going to keep most of the area neutral and then bring in some pops of red, right? Put in some red flowers here and there. Maybe the pillows on your bed can be red, or take it up a notch. Why don't you put in, get some red nightstands? That'd be kind of funky. Okay, that's different. But if you love red, there's a fun way to incorporate the red as well. So that was step 4, our color scheme. You want to select at least 3 colors to get you started. And if you're going for a neutral color scheme, it's so important to use a lot of texture. Texture is so critical in a neutral color scheme to give it some excitement, right? So whether it's a furry pillow or a nubby throw, maybe rattan chairs or a bench in the space, rattan is really coming back. And also the color styles that are coming in are a little more warm and earthy, if you will. So you can always incorporate that. And guess what? We're already up to number 5. So number 5, I'm sorry, we're on number 4. Number 4 is your furniture. You're in a master bedroom. Of course you need a bed. There's not too much more you need. So you're going to need your bed, maybe a dresser, your nightstands, and you're good to go, right? So your main furniture pieces are key. And guess what? Those 5 pictures are going to give you an idea of some of the other elements that you might want to pull into the space. All right. And then number 5 is the layout, right? You want to determine, okay, where is the headboard going to be? Well, a good focal point for your headboard is that wall that's directly across from the front door entry. If that's a good wall, you know, if you have some solid wall space, that's perfect. Or maybe the wall to the right as you walk in. The wall that's on the entry door is not always the best. That wall, if you have to use that wall, I get it, I understand. But for the most part, the wall that has the entry door, maybe the last wall to use, because it just doesn't feel the best. You kind of have your back to the door, if you will. And when you're walking in the space, usually what's directly in front of you is where the focal point should be. Your headboard is the focal point, and it will just make your room feel beautiful as you walk in when you can see the focal point. So that's it, y'all. That's how you get started creating a beautiful space for your master bedroom in this case. Keep it simple. I know there's a lot of information out here, but we want information for everyday use, right? Rooms of purpose, not rooms that are perfect. Well, they'll be perfect for you, but it's all about how you're going to use the space every day. So I hope those 5 quick points to creating a beautiful space to get you started with your plan is going to get you in the right direction for your beautiful space. So comment below if you have some comments or some questions. Please like, subscribe, and follow me. I will be creating more videos for everyday living and homes and spaces of purpose. All right? See you next time.